So guys, what are you going to eat this with? Poundo or eba or fufu? Let me know in the comment section. Come on. Look now. What are you going to eat this with? Hey guys, this is Efi and welcome back to my kitchen. Guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you how to make bitter leaf soup. No. It's not your regular bitter leaf soup, which you also know as ofo nubu. No, I'm going to show you how to make the Calabar style bitter leaf soup. Guys, the ingredients are different, but one thing they have in common is that they are both so delicious. So good. So as usual, make sure you check the description box because I'm going to drop a list of all the ingredients that I'm going to be using. So make sure you check it out so you too can cook along with me. Now, if you're a new person here on my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can become part of our beautiful family. Without further ado, let's jump right into this. So guys, this soup is going to be so quick, and that's because most of our protein has been cooked already. I'm using some goat meat and beef which has been cooked. I mean, the combination of goat meat and your regular beef is the bomb. So if you want to make your soup the bomb, one trick I'm sharing with you now is try to combine goat meat and beef, or use just goat meat. Always so delicious. I also have some stockfish head here and some kpomo which has been fully cooked. I've got my smoked fish. Feel free to use any dry fish of your choice, okay? And some vegetable. Don't worry, you'll see as we go along the ingredients I am going to be using. So let's start. So guys, if you like bitter leaf soup, right, but you want to just switch things up, or you still like your bitter leaves, this is a fantastic recipe to try, and it's so easy. I mean, like, if you can boil water, you can make this soup, trust me. So like I said earlier, our meat has been cooked already, but I'm just going to put it in the pot to warm it through and get the whole cooking thing started, okay? So I've got my meat, I've got my stockfish head and some kpomo. Everything has been fully cooked, well seasoned and cooked. So I'm putting in here. I've also got my smoked fish. I mean, like, put your dry fish, your smoked fish, put any kind of protein you have and you want to use. Feel free to put it here. All right, so because I want to warm up my goat meat and all the proteins here, I'm going to add some meat stock. Now for this soup, you don't need water. You want to be careful. It's very similar to a dikaikom or afang. Very similar. And you know how, oh well, a little different. Afang, you need some meat stock, so let's put it more like a dikaikom. All right, so I'm just going to put some meat stock here, not a lot, just enough to warm it through. I'm also going to put some peppers. This is a combination of red and yellow scotch bonnet peppers. This combination is out of this world. If you know, you know. If you don't know, please try it and let me know. So you're going to put in the peppers as much as you like. I like a lot of peppers, so everything is going in. I'm also going to add some crayfish, and guys, you need a lot of crayfish for this soup, a lot. This is the beginning. So I'm just putting this now. I'm going to put some more at a later stage. So add this in here. I'm going to add some palm oil as well. So in goes my palm oil. And you have to be generous with your palm oil in this soup. Oh, come out. Are you proving difficult? Come. Okay, so don't skimp on your palm oil here. Okay, so this is just the first level of palm oil I'm adding. I'm going to add palm oil again, but I'll show you at what stage I'm adding it in. And just a little seasoning. You know, it has been well seasoned, everything, but just a little to tie everything together. So I'm going to give this a good mix, you know, to get everything started and, you know, get them to bond and get to know each other in here. Okay, so I'm going to cover the pot now and let it simmer, warm up the meat and everything. I'll do this on medium to low heat, please. Medium to low heat. This is looking good. Okay. Now, while this is going on, I'm going to show you how to cut your vegetable. For this soup, we're going to be using water leaf. And when you're making any Calabar soup, you know that your water leaf should be cut really, really tiny. Don't worry, let me show you what I mean. Like I said earlier, we're going to be using water leaf. Yes, you should know by now, most of the soups coming from Calabar, they always use water leaf. They really love their water leaf. Like if you're making edikaikon soup, it is water leaf and ugu. You're making afang, it is water leaf and afang. You're making bitter leaf soup, it is water leaf and bitter leaf. Everything water leaf. But I don't mind, it always turns out so delicious. So make sure, of course, you rinse your vegetables several times so there's no sand or anything you don't want to eat. When you're cutting your water leaf for a Calabar soup, you're going to cut it as tiny as you can. That's the only way it's going to make sense. So just go ahead. Now, if you are abroad and you do not have access to water leaf, because I know many of my viewers are outside Nigeria, you can substitute your water leaf with spinach, right? Yeah, the fresh spinach, you can substitute it. Water leaf is the best, but if you don't have it, then spinach will do. And for this recipe, we're going to be using fresh bitter leaf. Let me show you. So this is my bitter leaf that has been freshly washed. If you're outside Nigeria and you do not have access to fresh bitter leaf, it's fine. You have your dried, washed bitter leaf, right? So make sure you soak it for up to an hour or 2 hours so it can soften before you use it, and that will work. So your bitter leaf and spinach, if you want to try the soup and you're outside Nigeria. But if you have access to water leaf, by all means, go for it. It is best. Yeah, it is best. So do you see how small I'm cutting it? You have to cut it tiny as you dare. So I'm just going to go on and cut all of this, and then yeah, so my meat is cooking nicely. I'm going to go on with cutting this, and I'll show you the next step. While we're waiting, guys, while we're waiting for me to finish cutting this water leaf, go ahead and give this video a like a thumbs up. Like this video, go on, it's free, guys. Go ahead, like this video, hit the subscribe button, join the community. You see a join button right there down here. Click that join button. If you have any questions, I'm always happy to answer your questions. You can send me an email. Okay, all right. So I'm done cutting my water leaf as tiny as I possibly could. I mean, if you can do better than this, by all means, go for it. That means you are a superstar. But I did my best, I promise you. So we're done, and oh yeah, the liquid has reduced nicely, so it's time to come back to the pot. Okay, so this is perfect. I think it's even a little too dry. So maybe I'm just gonna add a little teeny weeny bit of meat stock, so it's not completely dry but not wet. Okay, so if you can look into this, see, it's you can't really see the liquid. It's dry but not too dry. Yeah, good. So now I'm going to go ahead to add my water leaf in here. Okay, so everything goes in here. And please, when you're making this soup, your water leaf should be far more than your bitter leaf, okay? It's not a 50-50 thing. The water leaf should be more. But then again, you can play with the ratios and decide which one you like best. I'm just going to stir this. And then I'll cover this pot for about 2 minutes for the water leaf to cook down a little. Oh, okay. Don't stir too much. Don't stir too much, or else your water leaf could become very slimy. So you just want to mix it enough to combine it with the other things, but not too much. So cover this and allow this cook for like 2 minutes. This is 2.5 minutes later, and as you can see, the water leaf has cooked down a bit. This is perfect. So it hasn't overcooked. You can see it's nice and green how you want it. At this point, I'm going to add in my bitter leaf. Now, if you're using some periwinkles, the shelled periwinkles, you should have added it at the same time with the water leaf, but I'm not using any, so I'm going in with my bitter leaf. Make sure your bitter leaf is well washed so it's not too bitter. And remember what I said, your water leaf should be far more than your bitter leaf, okay? I'm just gonna mix this together. This is good. Oh, before I do that, I told you I was going to add some more palm oil, didn't I? So I'm going to add it now. Yeah, so add your palm oil. Look at this thing. No, come out, well, come out, come out. Okay. Yeah, so add some more palm oil. It will give it nice flavor and nice color. And of course, crayfish. I also told you I was adding more. Yeah, so I'm going to mix this together and taste it. And if I see that I need to adjust my seasoning, then I'll add some more. Okay, I think this can accommodate a little more bitter leaf. It can. So I'm going to put in everything now. So that's how you should treat yours, okay? You can start gently if you're not sure of the quantity, so your bitter leaf does not overpower your water leaf. Okay, so once your bitter leaf is in here, I'm going to taste this and see if I need to, some salt, the seasoning. But I'm going to add a little more seasoning cubes to tie everything together. It really does need a little, yeah, just a little more. Okay. This is good. So guys, what are you going to eat this with? Poundo or eba or fufu? Let me know in the comment section. Come on. Look now. What are you going to eat this with? Let me know. Me, I know already. I know my own. This looks good. If you're yet to click the like button, please click it now. Please help me. Let more people see this video. Help me. Okay, so yeah, this is good. I'm gonna cover it now for another minute or two, and it is done. I told you it was so easy. I told you, didn't I? So you guys know by now that I always look forward to this part of the show. So guys, before I, get down and dirty with this, I want to give a shout out to all my channel members. Thank you guys so much. Month after month after month after month, you guys keep supporting my channel. I am deeply grateful. Thank you. I see you all, and I really do appreciate you. Thank you. If you know you'd like to become a member of my channel, just click that join button down there, and yeah, choose whatever level you'd like, one that's comfortable for you. And if you have any questions, I am always available to answer. You can send me an email. Find my email address in the description box. Yeah, great. So thank you once again to all my subscribers, most especially my members. I love you all. Okay, so time to do justice. I'm having this with pounded yam. It has been calling my name. Okay. Cheers. This is delicious. Once you're able to get that ratio right of water leaf to bitter leaf, you have no issues. It is good. There's nothing bitter about this at all. No, it is perfect. And that water leaf, everything just comes beautifully well together. It is an amazing soup, and I'd like you to try this. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, and of course hit the notification icon as well, so that you'll be instantly notified when I upload a new video. Okay, thank you all so much for staying with me till the very end. I'll see you again in another video. Until then, take care and keep eating good food. Mwah! Bye. If you dey cook, wait see.